After 10 brutal years, the Trojan War ends. Odysseus and his warriors sail from Troy toward Ithaca, dreaming of home. Their first landing is the land of the Ciconies. They attack the settlement, seize supplies, and prepare to leave, unaware that danger is already approaching.
The Ciconies return with reinforcements, killing many of Odysseus's men before the fleet escapes.
A violent storm then scatters their ships across the Mediterranean.
Eventually, they reach the Lotus-Eaters, where a mysterious flower makes some sailors forget their homes and lose all desire to return.
Odysseus forces his sailors back onto the ships and orders everyone to leave the Lotus-Eaters behind. The fleet then reaches a wild island by enormous, one-eyed Cyclopes.
Odysseus enters the massive cave of Polyphemus, hoping to find food and supplies, unaware of the terrifying danger waiting inside. Polyphemus seals the cave with a gigantic stone, trapping Odysseus and his men.
Odysseus cleverly claims his name is Nobody.
When the Cyclops sleeps, Odysseus and his warriors attack with a sharpened wooden stake, driving it into Polyphemus' single eye, and beginning their desperate escape.
Odysseus and his men escape beneath Polyphemus' sheep. Once safely at sea, Odysseus proudly reveals his true name, enraging the blinded Cyclops. Polyphemus calls upon Poseidon, who hears his son's desperate plea, and vows to punish Odysseus, ensuring his journey home becomes even more difficult. Odysseus reaches the island of Aeolus, keeper of the winds, who gives him a magical bag containing every dangerous wind except the one leading home. After days of sailing, Ithaca finally appears on the horizon.
While Odysseus sleeps, his suspicious crew opens the mysterious bag, believing it contains treasure.
The released winds violently drive Odysseus' fleet far from Ithaca. Returning to Aeolus, Odysseus begs for help, but Aeolus refuses, believing the gods have cursed him.
The fleet then reaches the land of the Laestrygonians, enormous giants who prepare to attack the Greek ships, bringing a new danger.
The Laestrygonians destroy nearly every ship, leaving Odysseus with only one vessel. He reaches Circe's island, Aeaea, where the mysterious sorceress welcomes his sailors. But Circe uses magic to transform them into pigs, forcing Odysseus to confront her power and rescue his men from her spell.
Circe reverses the spell and restores Odysseus' sailors, becoming their ally.
After remaining on her island for a year, Odysseus learns he must journey into the underworld. Among the dead, he meets the prophet Tiresias, who warns him about Poseidon, the dangers ahead, and the difficult journey still awaiting him.
Odysseus meets his dead mother and learns she died waiting for his return.
Back at sea, he approaches the Sirens, whose beautiful voices lure sailors to their deaths. Odysseus orders his crew to block their ears with wax and tie him tightly to the mast, allowing him to hear their deadly song.
Odysseus enters the deadly passage between Scylla and Charybdis, knowing danger waits on both sides.
Scylla attacks from the cliffs and snatch 6 of his men from the ship.
Escaping the horror, the crew reaches the island of Helios, where they are warned never to harm the sun god's sacred cattle.
When hunger strikes, Odysseus's men slaughter Helios's sacred cattle while he sleeps. Zeus destroys their ship with a thunderbolt, leaving Odysseus alone at sea.
He finally reaches Calypso's island, where the nymph keeps him for years and offers him immortality, delaying his desperate journey home to...
The gods decide Odysseus has suffered enough, sending Hermes to command Calypso to release him. Odysseus builds a raft and sails toward Ithaca, determined to reach home. But Poseidon sees him and unleashes a devastating storm, destroying Odysseus and leaving helplessly against the raging sea. Exhausted and nearly dead, Odysseus reaches the land of the Phaeacians, who rescue him and offer shelter. He reveals the incredible story of his 10-year journey and everything he endured. Moved by his suffering, the Phaeacians secretly carry him across the sea and finally return him safely to Ithaca. Odysseus returns to Ithaca disguised as an old beggar and discovers arrogant suitors occupying his palace, demanding Penelope choose a new husband. He secretly reveals himself to his loyal swineherd.
Then Odysseus reunites with Telemachus, and together
they secretly plan to reclaim their home and defeat the suitors. Penelope challenges the suitors to string Odysseus' enormous and shoot an arrow through a line of axe heads. One by one, they fail until the mysterious beggar effortlessly strings the bow.
he fires perfectly, reveals himself as Odysseus, and stands beside Telemachus to confront the suitors.
Penelope refuses to believe the stranger is Odysseus and testing their secret marriage bed. Odysseus reveals the hidden truth only her husband could know. Finally convinced, Penelope embraces him. After 20 years of war and wandering, Odysseus is finally home, reunited with the woman he never stopped loving.